If you're keeping your two-stroke, if it's not a lawnmower, you're keeping your two-stroke. If you can keep it in the garage, just do that. If you're keeping it in the shed, you're killing yourself. You're just asking to go to someone to fix it. It's too hot. It's too humid. If it's in the garage, it's much better. It's never as hot in your garage or as humid than in a shed. Unless your shed has an AC unit or humidifier, it's no comparison. I mean, these units, this guy keeps this thing in the garage. I've gotten so many of these. This has less vibrations and more airflow than the $200 and $250 Husqvarna for sale at Lowe's right now. That's sad. They really screwed up. This is as simple as it gets. Rebuild the carburetor, give it a tune-up, you're good to go. How you turn it off? It's right here. It's even really easy to start. I cannot do it. If I pulled any harder, the foam was going on the floor. But original spark plug. Champion. This spark plug, I bet my life will last longer than the Chinese one now that they're selling at Walmart, Lowe's, or Home Depot. Everything has gotten away from making a quality spark plug. They are phasing out the Honda spark plugs at Lowe's. Why? Because what machine do you buy that has a real Honda engine? These are not it. Guess what? The spark plug will fit. Guess what? People do not know that. I'm not standing there saying, look, China, 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 Japan, China, China, China. No, they see this is the right one, so I'm going to get the one that's for my machine. Aaron's does the same thing. Aaron's now sells a spark plug. It's a Chinese spark plug. Like, is it good? It's like buying a Predator engine. They're good quality engines, but their standards are made by Harbor Freight, and they have a standard, and that's why it's high quality. But if you go on Amazon and buy anything off of Amazon, they give you something like this. And they're made by the millions. Why they're in there? Because the only thing I use them for is to check spark outside, just like holding it. That's it. They don't go in a motor. I don't replace this with that. I'd rather take this out, clean it, put it back in, and tell the customer, I cleaned your spark plug. It's an OEM spark plug. The machine's not having any issues unless you use it 3 times and you have an issue. And it sounds like it's a spark plug, we'll replace it. But the spark plugs for an OEM spark plug are so expensive now. You can barely get them at the store. They're hard to get. I got like new old stock NGKs. I've already put them all in. They don't have, like this one's old enough. It has made in Japan on it. The new ones don't have that. And it's just, you cannot... You have no. So this is a Briggs & Stratton spark plug, made in the USA. These are vintage. If I can get the bleeping, the new ones that you can buy for like a box of 24 are not made in the USA anymore. Look, does it say it on this one? See. These don't even say it on it. So I'm assuming that's the problem. Made in the USA, but it says nothing on the spark plug. And looking at it, this is a good spark plug. But the new ones, you could definitely tell they look like they're made in China. They just have a look. So this is definitely an OEM champion. I got this. This was on a $1,300 lawnmower. No more does it say made in the USA. Is it made in the USA? I don't know. Going off of this one, it could be. What did they used to look like? They used to look like this. They were proud made in the USA. That is proud made in the USA. I got a box. Hold on. Now, these spark plugs fit real car engines. What engines? I couldn't even. You'd have to look them up. But these, it's like they're fireworks. Look, they put them in these plastic plastic things right on them. USA printed. You can't. Everything. I want to open like this. I think I took off of something. Yeah, I think I took this off of a tractor. Yeah, this is for my Cub Cadet 810C. Who knows? This could be the original spark plug, but seeing that it doesn't have it, and it doesn't, does it say? No, it doesn't have USA. It's probably not, because, I mean, I don't know. That box I just showed you was from one of these, was from here. And this is a small engine spark plug from the internet, it says, but the thread size is wrong, because I went to put it in someone else's machine, and the threads, the new ones, are like this long up to here. Same thread size and everything, but it's not these are shorter. So they've changed. So back in there they go. So I got tons of these things. Like some of these will fit. Like this will fit like a Briggs style, but there are some in here that are definitely special for. Like here's one that's been opened. Like you could just, I know you guys can't tell, but this is just made in the US. Wow, they did it twice. They screwed up. But yeah. Guy's sick of carrying these things around, and I don't blame him. Gave him like $10 for the whole box, and I was just like, I put them in this box, but it's just like, because no one knows what they fit. And it's still like, if I looked up like let's say the only way to figure it out is to technically, I mean, even if you do, you could look up the number and then look it up. It sometimes can give you, it's a pain in the ass. So what, someone's going to sit here and write down every one? A lot of people, so what they'll do is they'll bring like a box of these spark plugs, and they'll be like, they're for cars. And it's just like, okay, well, so okay, you got to know what spark plug fits your engine. So,